Yo, like, did you see Yaki awaken forehead? When he be lying and his forehead just be scrunching up? That's crazy. Because yesterday, this lady came to the bank acting like a crackhead. Any change on y'all? And she said that she used to be homeless. And I'm like, maybe she is homeless still. Like, if you don't own your home, you are homeless. Like, having your name on a deed or a lease is like kinda not homeless, but you still homeless. You don't own shit. You don't own it. The bank own it. Somebody else owns it. You don't own it. So you are homeless. You do not possess or own a home. I mean, I, she seemed very crackish. So I'm like, I don't believe she could probably own a home. She probably stays with her sister or something. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't know. But she went in a bank, didn't come out, right, after a long time. So we don't even know like what she was doing in the bank. Then she went and made a complaint on me and said that I was asking for money, but I didn't ask her for any money. I asked her would she like to help the homeless. To which she said she was homeless, so I was like, okay, well, can you help me? I didn't ask her for any money. I was just like, well, maybe you know about like some homeless shelters or something. Like, you said you're homeless, okay, or you was homeless. But she was acting very crackish. Like she didn't respond to my statements. It was like a trap. It was like the police had sent a trap, or one of these YouTube stalker people, like somebody stalking me, or maybe the lady was stalking me. Maybe the lady knows me. I don't know. Maybe she was just a crackhead smoking crack in the car. Say no to drugs. Hello. Mm-mm-mm. That was crazy. And I appreciate the security guard for just talking to me because I was just like, y'all sent a crackhead to try to start some shit with me or get me in trouble. They like, no, you're a crackhead. He's out here eating oranges. I was out there eating orange. They were complaining about me. I didn't even get to pick up my orange peels because they told me I had to leave. So I was like, okay. I dropped some orange peels on the ground. I was like, I could just pick them up, like, but it's biodegradable, and I be growing food at the little tree right there. Like I grew tomatoes. I think I grew a little lime sprout, and I grew Haitian mushrooms, the junjun mushroom that Michael Jackson used to eat with Dr. Sebi. But I saw that yaki awakened garden. Um, that shit was trash. Like, not only it's a whole bunch of space. I didn't see none of the horses he was claiming. Like, I felt like he was lying about horses, but uh, he said that water was rusty. I was like, why? You should have had got the pipes redid or something. That would have cost too much money though. That would have been millions or whatever. I don't know. Then he said he was splicing trees together doing grafting. That no, that's not natural. That's why would you? And then he called himself Raphael Elohim and all this kind of shit. It's like this man then took the name of God and he over there playing God. You over here grafting Asian pear. Why do I need an Asian pear? Like you're not from Asia, but you got an Asian pear apple splice. He didn't even show it. Then they got this thing he said was a cucumber. I'm like, you gotta cut this thing open and show us what this shit is. I'm like, I don't know what that was. I was trying to, I don't even know. I gotta go back and look it up. But he said like he had some berry bushes It didn't show us none of the berries. He was like, thousands of berries. I was like, just show us the berries. Pick some and just eat it. But he didn't. They picked like some tomatoes or grapes or something. I don't know. Then he said something like he would rather eat organic food with no seed than food with seeds that's not organic. And I beg to differ that he doesn't know what organic is. I really believe he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. I'm not going to teach him either because he's probably trolling me watching this video. Fortnite kid, I am blocking you because you're a kid. You should not be in my chat room. I don't play Fortnite for that reason. I don't play Roblox. My kids play all that stuff. It says King of Edits, and you got Extentacion's face. I'm gonna go ahead and block you. You made yourself look like Extentacion, Extentacion, whatever his name is. Jocelyn. I don't fuck with Extentacion or Lil Uzi. I don't fuck with none of them no more. Any change on you, bro? Okay. Yeah, I don't fuck with none of that. So it says my mom. How old are you? How old are you in my chat room, my mom? I don't know who did, probably another troll page. We're gonna probably just have to they're just trolling me. So anyway, um Yaki awakened, you're a scammer and a con man. And I said, hey, the dude never asked me to help him, but I was looking at that shit where like they was like, okay, if you want to detox and do a cleanse, what are they gonna do? And he's like, I'm gonna put you in a lymphatic thing, and I'm gonna pump you full of oxygen. I'm gonna shake you on this other machine. I was like, give me some change. How old are you? Okay, I'm gonna block you. I asked you how old you was. Any spirit change on you? So yeah, Yaki Awakened is a scam. I think it's him trolling me right now. They saying weird stuff like whoopity doody doo in the chat room. You know, like big whoop. You want to fight about it? Whoopity doo. You want to fight? Let's fight, ho. You gotta go make another troll page, loser. I don't know. I have different trolls and stalkers. It could be Umar Johnson. It could be Rizal Islam. Any spirit change? It could be KT the Arch Degree, Red Pill, Blue Pill. It could be any of these scammers. Brother Polite, Nature Boy. I mean, I expose so many of these scammers. I just really have no idea. It could be any of them. But yeah, man. Any spirit change. So yeah, with the Yaki Awakened guy, he he said something like you don't have to have a degree or something or go to school. I'm like, but he got a degree. Okay, so who are you? How old are you? Asking me questions in the chat room. Any spirit change? So, hello. Any spirit change on your mail? So yeah, Yaki Awakened is a scumbag. He says something like you don't have to get a degree or whatever, all this kind of stuff, but he got a degree from a fake school. And I'm looking at his forehead wrinkles. I'm like, dude does not look healthy. Talking to y'all through fake teeth. But he said they had a machine that could help you grow teeth with sound waves. I'm like, well, why didn't you just grow teeth with your magical technology? You got all this weird technology you spend all this money on to throw together this little laboratory. Or what he calls it like a clinic, but it's not a clinic. He's not a doctor. But the thing about Yaki that was like that really blew my mind. Okay, beyond the him saying you don't gotta have degrees and he got fake degrees from a fake school. The craziest thing about it, right? Y'all ain't ready for this. You're not ready for this. the berries, and he didn't show the berries or eat none of the berries, and he was like, "Oh, I'm doing bad with that. I need to be taking care of it." It's like, yeah, turn off the camera, stop talking on the internet, scamming, and work in the garden. He literally proved that he was a scammer in the garden tour video. Like the garden looks like a desert in many places. Like it just looks stupid. But he, thank you, brother.
You're welcome,
Bless
man.
you. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, he didn't interact with the garden like in a like you could have just stopped and started working. You had all these men up there with muscles. At one side, he didn't clip his toenails, and they took off their shoes, and I was like, "Oh God!" So dude got crusty, funky feet, and nervous about him getting on camera or something. I'm like, "Yo, y- y'all supposed to be healed before y'all even be in this video." They just on the machines, playing on the machines, getting electrocuted, playing around. They look like kids. Any change on you? They look like some real big kids. And I understand that like maybe certain people like if you haven't gardened, you ain't been taking care of your health, y'all been in some ghetto stuff and just trapped out or whatever it is. I can understand that y'all felt like kids in the candy store, but it wasn't no natural candy. I was just looking for like the water, like where the water at. I'm looking in there. I'm like the craziest thing. I'm timing you out. I already asked you how old are you. You're in my chat. I don't know who you are. Any spirit change on you? Like this person is trolling me. I think it's the weirdo that be in the woods painting his fingernails. He's a drug addict. Say no to drugs. He's a really weird person. He gets high on fingernail polish. All of them people do that do it. I even worry about Chris Brown. Any change on you? Hello. Um, so the crazy part about the Yaki Awaken thing that's like so crazy is like all that I just said, but when they was like, "Yo, if you want to cleanse, what do you do?" And they was like, "We put you on this machine, we put you on this machine, we put you on that machine," and I was just like, "Where is the drinking of the water and the fruit and just like, hey, let's sit down and eat a healthy meal and do like drink some water, like let's just eat some watermelon before you go zap the person." Any spirit change on you? Like we don't even know what they ate. If they've been eating junk all week, if they ate anything that day. And I was just like, the first thing would be like, let's eat something healthy. But his food is poison, and his ex-wife was the chef, and they broke up. And he's supposed to have four wives, and I don't see no four wives in the video. Then he said, "Oh, the clinic is so busy. There's always so many customers up here." But every time we see video of it, there's never any customers up in there. Just him in the film studio and a bunch of herbs next to a bathtub thing. I was like, I don't know if that's sanitary to have the bathtub thing right next to the herbs, which is food. I don't think that's proper business practice. Some ghetto shit altogether. Like that shit should be like totally different. Like that was just ghetto and stupid looking. And I said that a lot of them herbs are probably toxic that's on that wall. A lot of them are poison. Like turmeric is lead poisoning. They say aloe vera causes cancer. I expose all you clowns. Y'all talk shit about Dr. Sebi. Y'all use Dr. Sebi to scam his followers and customers and other potential clients and sick people. Should be sued. I'm gonna sue you. You keep trolling me, I'm gonna sue all of y'all. How about that? I'm gonna shut you down. I'm gonna make you go get a job, you losers. You scumbag scammers. You scallywags. And then he took off his shoes. They're supposed to be ground, and then he started walking on the back of the shoes. Like in my YouTube video where the guy was walking on the shoes. Please don't drive this trash truck in front of this restaurant. Please, man. Now you're driving in front of the grocery store. They don't have to go that route. What's up, bro? Any change on you? You got a cigarette? Man, bro. It's just so crazy, bro. Like, the dude is little man with a big ego. The garden, he said he wasn't taking care of it. But I'm like, but you sit on the internet making videos all day talking to strangers instead of working on the garden, and then you make excuses for it when it's time to do the garden tour video. That was like the craziest. Then he said that you be paying Mexicans to come out there and Hispanic people to work all day, like you got slaves. Like, what's good, bro? Okay. Well, you know, it's coughing, and to cure my cough, I started smoking a cigarette. That's terrible, right? Smoking them fools like a cigarette. You gain nothing from stalking me. All you're gonna do is get deleted. I'm gonna delete your Digimon. Make you go get a job. Like I just be like, why can't y'all get a job? Like even people I know, I be like, y'all, if you're not disabled, like you can go get a job. Like I know one person in particular, I was thinking about, like they wear glasses. I'm like, oh, you blind, you didn't heal yourself. Calling themselves a master, like you a Reiki master, but you sick and you young. Can't even see my glory. You can't even see me. I'm invisible. Just walk right by me. I know it's this stalker guy. He got like a hacked phone. So he over here stalking me. Weirdo. Get a life, weirdo. Go get a job. Like, why, like you could just go be like a substitute teacher. Like, if you go to school, you can get degrees. Why not just go do that? Instead of trying to be a teacher on YouTube, you could actually just go teach math class to kids. But no, he's a criminal with a terrible background. They said that he got bodies and stuff. You can't be a teacher now. You can't do that job no more. See, what y'all don't know is that the uh, the Hebrew Israelites have like a little health inspiration. I don't know what to call it. A health treatment place like Yaki, where they have like a steam room, and they got little other little things they do. They look at your tongue, they look at your eyes, the same stuff that he's doing. He just got more equipment, more money invested in it, which I believe he got from scamming. I have reason to believe this because his products are trash. This dude said he watched gorillas and saw what gorillas eat. You didn't go live with no gorillas in the wild, boy. You did not. You trolling that gorilla one man versus a gorilla thing. That's what you're doing. You're trolling a hashtag, a niche. You weren't tapped in on that. Where your book at? Everybody been waiting 5 years for your book or more. I don't know how long, and the book's still not out with $150 pre-sale. That's like buying stock, and the stock never go public, and you don't know if it's got any true value. And I would say it doesn't because he got a fake degree from a fake school. Even if he was a real doctor, what real doctor would accept a degree from a fake school? That would mess up your whole resume. You destroyed your whole resume. It's like if you was a real doctor and you accepted a degree from a fake school, that goes to show that you don't even value your education. You didn't do no research. Hey, beautiful. Any change on you? Hello. I'm a vegan. Like I'm over here working on YouTube, and this person over here is stalking me. Why don't you just go get a job or do something else with your life? Hmm? I've had stalkers before. I was just talking about one of my stalkers. This girl, she she actually was complaining at I think it was at Malcolm X Day in Atlanta, and she's on video complaining about how in New York they don't let black people cook food. She said, "Oh, they let the light skinned people cook," and I'm like, "The cook is not the most valuable job at McDonald's. The valuable job will be the manager and the regional manager and the owners and stuff. You know what I mean?" So being a cook, that's like low hanging fruit. Like she's so illiterate, but she claims to be like a crack baby, and she's into witchcraft. But this girl got a job at Burger King, and I believe they let her cook. I'm not sure, maybe maybe not, but she told me that she poisoned the Burger King. So I'm like, you literally gave reason for why. Like, first of all, you gotta be taught how to be a cook in a restaurant, and you gotta want to do it. Like I worked in restaurants, and I used to have to cook because my employees would do ghetto stuff, like try to serve old food, or just serve food that's not hot. It's like, man, just throw it back on the grill or something, or cook it to order. Like they cooking 50 burgers in the morning and then put them in a warmer and then serve y'all these burgers that's just sitting in a smoker all day and the meat turning gray. Any change on you? People used to come and buy that gray meat. That shit used to be crazy to me. I mean, truly crazy. I used to watch them dip plastic in the hot grease. They would dip plastic bags in the hot grease and melt the plastic to drop the chicken into the grease to fry y'all chicken. My coworkers, my my employees, and I would be like, "What are y'all doing?" I had to stop my employees from doing it, but the other coworkers and stuff weren't my employees, so I would just complain about it, and I would be like, "Yo, y'all can't do that. That's got to be causing cancer or something." And then I would be looking at the chicken, and then I would see these little bitty balls of white plastic, and it looked like almost like salt or something, but no, it wasn't salt. It would be little balls of plastic on the chicken that's been just floating around in the oil, getting cooked, and all that. Any spirit change on you? Okay. I used to call it cancer chicken and plastic chicken. Any spirit change on you? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Like this is crazy. I mean, and then the stalker girl, she used to steal my stuff. She used to listen to my conversations. She was my neighbor, so she used to sit up there and listen to me having sex with my wife. One time, I had a girlfriend, and she literally tried to come in the room while we was having sex. Any spare change on you, bro? Like you're not like my first stalker. You're not like my first hater. So you don't understand. Like I'm already state champion. Tons of people hated me. Like let me tell you, I used to run so many events that sometimes I would be late for my competitions because I'd be like, I just ran a 400 or just ran a 4x4 or 4x1. I got second place or whatever. Maybe first, maybe third. Now I'm coming to run this race. They be like, this dude is running all these races. Then I come and throw shot put. And the shot put used to hate me because they will already be done. Like, yeah, I got first, I got second, I got third, and I come over there, me, skinny guy, and knock somebody off the board. Now I'm third place or second place. And I will piss them off so bad. They'll be like, he was late. Like some of them came just to throw shot put. Like they couldn't run. They weren't fast. They were big guys. But they was in the track and field throwing shot put. And I show up, the skinny guy that just ran the 400 or the 200 or the 4x1 and the 4x4, and I throw shot put, and I might not win first place, but if I won second or third, knock somebody off the podium, they would be so mad. 'Cause they be feeling that gold medal, that silver medal, and be like so happy. And then I come in and just take their spot. They be like, oh, there's one more guy. We're waiting on him. He's coming over. I'll be like, they be like calling me out of the stands. I'm in the stands drinking Gatorade. They're like, come on down. We're about to start the event. Come on. Call me out the stands. You think you're something new to me? You're not new. We used to box at my school. Like, we get in an argument and start fighting in the middle of class. Everybody would break up the fight because they'd be like, no, we want to see y'all fight, but we gonna let y'all fight in the boxing ring. So everybody would stop the fight. It's like, nope, get them, separate them. If y'all really, really want to fight, we gonna make sure your parents say that you can box. They sign your permission slip. And we're gonna put on these boxing gloves. We're gonna have us a boxing match. Everybody gonna be ready. So it's like, if you got a problem with me, let's box. I was just watching the Marquez guy, Saint and Center, get exposed. Like he was over here trolling Umar Johnson. This dude is a scammer, clout chaser. Any change on you? Like the Saint and Center guy that popped up with Umar Johnson scam, talking about he was gonna bail out Umar Johnson and stuff. He's trolling. He wanted more clout, more coverage. And he done made it onto other people's channels now because y'all reshared him. Because y'all didn't know who he was. I didn't know who the guy was either. I was just like, I thought I saw him before or something. And I never really paid attention. But then when I saw him talking about that Umar Johnson thing, I was like, something is up with this guy. Like, he's up to something tricky. Like, he's a scammer or something. I know something not right with this. Like, that's suspicious, you know? And now I see it. Like, I put him in the playlist, exposed. Like, such a con man scammer. And a lame, oh boy, that dude is really goofy and lame. He calls himself Black Bond. I'm like, I'm the real Black 007. Like, what? Any change on you? I'm like, where your gadgets at? And you 007, you gotta have gadgets and stuff. His little gadget was something that Apple or something already created. It was like a fake app or something. It was that Saint Center guy. That shit was crazy. I was watching that last night. Added it to the scammer playlist. Y'all can see Billy Carson exposed, Umar Johnson exposed. Playlist is off the chain. I got Yaki Awaken exposed in there. I'm about to put some more of my videos where I expose all these people too, like Yaki Awaken, Billy Carson, 19 Keys, RZA Islam. Did I say KT the Arch Degree? Isaiah Bowman, Dietary Resolutions, Kelly Bowman. I exposed so many people. Yada, Nature Boy, Brother Polite, all exposed. And I told y'all, like, nobody becomes good overnight. That you have to really try to be good in the matrix. You out here with fake food, fake trees, chemicals in the air, poison in the water, fake food, fake organic GMO. Just stuff don't make no sense. So I know it's hard to be right. Hello. Any spirit change on you, ma'am? How you doing? Any change? I know it's difficult. That's how I know that you didn't do it. Because you have to try, you have to pray, you have to ask God, like, you know what I mean? Like, you see something like this is healthy, this is alkaline. Like, you can't just repeat that. You got to go do a lab test and show us the lab test. Like, then in the garden tour video, I remember they pricked the dude's blood or something. They're supposed to show some blood stuff. They just never did it. They never showed what they were supposed to show. They were supposed to show like if he had some parasites or something like that, and he had a billion cells in a dropper or whatever. I'm like, okay, show us. Show us the billion. I want to see the AI count a billion cells. What if it's just a million? I don't know. I don't. I really don't know. And I'm not a doctor. I'm a computer doctor. You know. I work for Geek Squad and law firms. I work. I work. I work for Target. Like I really feel like like these people like y'all haven't never had no job. Y'all don't understand business protocol, business law, and then y'all start businesses and start lying and scamming, and it's just like so sad because you just have to keep lying to cover the lies. It just gets worse and worse over time. Call Dr. Sebi Cellfood.com. Dr. Sebi Cellfood.com to get a free consultation for 15 minutes. Dr. Sebi Jr. coupon code Dr. Sebi Jr. Yeah. And stay away from Yaki Awaken, man. I know y'all think the guy is trying to do good. You trust Rizza Islam and all these people are scammers. They're young, crazy people. And y'all are risking your life. That's why Malachi York got y'all with that Planet Risk. That's called Inception. Inception. Where they put an idea in your mind and make you think that it's yours. And you end up risking your life, your family, your savings, your everything. Because they in that cult they take everything from you, all of your worldly possessions. Any spirit change? All of it, not 10%. In the church, you only supposed to give 10%. You know what I mean? Of your your what I guess you would call it net worth or whatever. Today it's a little bit different than before because we don't all riding goats and got a goat to bring. I mean, this stuff is crazy because Yaki is supposed to be a minister. He got kicked out of his temple. He said he was a false prophet, going in the pulpit and then at night going out with the demons on demon time. That's what he claimed. So when you really look at this, like uh, Tariq Nasheed, Umar Johnson, Yaki Awaken, these are all spiritual pastors, cult leaders, in cults. They all interlink with the Nation of Islam and the Nuwapians. It's all intertwined, and y'all didn't know that. It's all a cult. That's crazy though. You wouldn't think it would be that simple, but it is. There's none of them taking a stand like fuck Malachi York. You know, Tariq clowned Malachi York and really doesn't even address the Nuwapians. They expose them because I think that he doesn't want to really kick against the prick too much, you know? It's like there's a lot of Nuwapians that are celebrities and things, and it's like he doesn't really want to wage war on the Nuwapians and look like he's anti-black, because there's too many people in the conscious community intertwined with some of that Nuwapian stuff, like Erica Badu. So if you say, or Brother Polite, who he put in his movies, so it's like, how can you clown the Nuwapians back in the day, but then you put a Nuwapian Brother Polite in your movie, who later gets exposed as a scammer and locked up for being a child rapist pedophile. Like he's the scum of the earth. And the dude had all kind of wives and women. It's like that don't make no sense. What if you realize one of his wives? He said he got her when she was 16. What's the Saint and Sinner guy? He was dating an 18-year-old. It's like, dude, this shit is crazy. I'm about to be 40. I'm just like, yo, I don't be paying attention to these little young girls. I'm like, girl, you better go to school and go to college. You want to read a book together or something? Let's go read the Bible. Ain't nothing I can do for you. I can help you with a book report for your school. You want to do a science project or something? Shoot. Did you do your homework today? Like, that's what kind of time I got for them. You know what I mean? So it's just these guys are scammers. The Tariq Nasheed, the Saint Center guy. It is sad. Like fake rich people. Dude scammed us and went and got a Bentley. Used to live in a old raggedy house in Georgia with bad curtains and shit. Then when y'all made fun of him and clowned him for his bullshit curtains, and then he became a better scammer, and then got him a house in Chris Brown neighborhood. Like, why would you have to go? Like, even if you lived in L.A., why would you have to live in that much of an expensive place? Like, I don't like the shit. Just like fake baller, fake rich guy shit. Like, dude is still a scumbag. His diet is still trash. Ugh, his stepmom making them pork chops. Ugh. I hope he didn't eat that shit. Yo, I'm about to go play Dragon Ball Z and Pub Mobile. And yeah, I'm about to be home. Yeah, I'm about to go live in Pub and I'll probably talk to y'all later. Let me talk to my homie about working on his car real quick. Probably go work on his car, try to make me some money or something. Or at least get me a tip real quick. So I will talk to y'all later, man. I'm just tired of these scammers. I'm tired of stupid people, liars, little losers. Yaki is a little loser. The garden was trash. Hey, Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Just hard out here. It's just, I'm just thinking about anything else. Like, any change on you, sweetheart? I was just thinking, like, with that, with the garden, what else was stupid? He was making his own GMO, playing God, the rusty water. There was a whole bunch of vacant space that was like, that could have been used. It's like, he doesn't know how to garden. He doesn't know advanced techniques. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's insane. Then he said he had horses, but there wasn't no horses. They say you got clients, but then no clients come to. Every time I see the clinic, I never see clients in there. Like, unless it's like a film opportunity or something. Like, dude be acting like it's like a line around the building or something. Like, it's people like booked in that mug like crazy. Never seen it. So I really don't believe him. Hello, any change on you? Okay. Excuse me, bro. Any spirit change on you? Yeah, man. Trying to think. Else about that stupid garden. They were talking about it was something like they was like, can you just ground anywhere? Can you just do this anywhere? I'm like, these dudes don't know about walking around with your shoes off. Like, they really need Yaki to explain to them about walking around with your shoes off. Like, you can't just Google that. You never heard of that. Like, dang. I understand it coming from, like, boy, they be so clueless. Like, they've been living in the world and not in nature, in the matrix. Like, it's consumed. Like, I get it. But I wanted to say, like, no, you cannot. No, you cannot. Oh my God. Okay. Another trash truck coming around here stinking up the place. Um, some places got unnatural grass. Like, I don't know what some of that stuff is. I don't know it all. I'm just saying that some of this stuff is not nature. Like, you go out there talking about grounding, walking around with your shoes off and eating stuff off trees. Some of this stuff is not natural. Like pecans. I used to walk around, eat pecans with shoes off, feeling like a country boy. And pecans is not natural. They're not healthy. And I'm like, oh, I grew up with them my whole life. I remember picking up pecans and all that, but that's some slave food. But they done did something to it. I don't know. I really wish I could ask Dr. Sebi about it, but excuse me, any change on y'all? Yeah, I'm about to go play pug. I'm gonna talk to y'all later, man. Pray for me, and y'all need to go vegan. Um, watch some Dr. Sebi videos and study. I know that this guy did, he couldn't study everything Dr. Sebi ever said and did. That would take a long time, even to take notes and re-listen, and then go look up the things he says and go read the books he told us to read. He told us to study agricultural engineering. That there, you could read all kind of books about agricultural engineering. He didn't tell us a specific book to read on that. You know, he just, when people asked him, like, well, what should you study? Like, what would be a good thing to read if I just want to understand you more? He told us about herbs of Mexico. He told us about it's another book, I gotta find it, but I found some science books that back up what he was talking about. Herbology courses that talk about everything that Dr. Sebi told us about, from sea moss to lily of the valley, burdock, just all kind of stuff. Almost everything Dr. Sebi talked about is in that book. So I have actual herbal courses, like, and that book is like, I mean, it has a lot of stuff in it, but I think it's about 600 pages. So I'm like, when did this guy read a 600-page book and then really break it down and challenge it? Because if he reads it, most likely he's just going to follow whatever it says and not challenge it and make it his own. He's going to use the poison and think that it's okay because the white man said it or whatever else. And he doesn't know Dr. Sebi told us not to do that. He thinks it's dogma. He thinks it's hearsay because he doesn't understand what Dr. Sebi taught us. And because his cult uses anti-Dr. Sebi teachings. And there's not really a Dr. Sebi teaching, even though I say that because people say it. The real teaching is God and nature. Dr. Sebi was teaching us from the Bible about nature and God. That is, it's God. It's God's way. Excuse me. It's God's way. It's not Dr. Sebi's way. And like we'll say that, or we might go with it just to answer a question or something. It sounds fun and cool for marketing. Any spirit change on y'all? What's up? Any change? It's a marketing thing, but technically it's God's diet, God's way, natural food, not alkaline farming, real alkaline food. Okay? They try to say it's alkaline forming. No, 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 no. That's a scam term. And you start hearing him say that. Because he follows all kind of people and samples and steals whatever he can. But I remember one time Yaki said that Dr. Sebi could heal you faster. If Dr. Sebi could heal you faster, why would I go to you? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So anyway, I'm gonna talk to y'all later, man. I'm tired of these crazy people. They're insane. They're insane. So, um, yeah, later, y'all, man. Y'all can follow these losers if y'all want to, but I'm telling you that they're liars, they're scammers. I remember one time Yaki said that he healed his crusty black fungusy feet in 2 weeks. Any spirit change on you, man? Hello. That's impossible to heal your foot, your nails in 2 weeks, because you have to grow new nail. That will be considered the healing. So that it's going to take longer than 2 weeks to grow a new fingernail or toenail. Longer than 2 weeks, right? So that means he lied when he said he healed his crusty, fungusy, black, nasty feet in 2 weeks. And he showed pictures of his feet, and they still look black. But then in the garden tour video, when they went to take off their shoes, the guy said, "Oh man, I haven't clipped my toenails." And was hiding his feet from the camera. I can't make this stuff up. Like, Yaki's supposed to be healing crusty, nasty feet. So that y'all just exposed yourselves again. I mean, it was crazy watching them play on the equipment and all that. Like, just this, just the whole thing. They was like, "Oh, somebody wants to detox or a cleanse. What do they do?" And he's like, "I'm gonna hook you up to this machine. I'm gonna hook you up to that one. Then I'm gonna put you in this tube. I'm gonna put you in this little tube." It's like, what happened to feeding them some nourishment? Like, you didn't even, like, they don't get no sea moss or nothing. Like, I don't know if his sea moss is trash anyway. I want to see a lab test for it. Like, y'all didn't make this man show y'all no lab test, but he claimed to have a laboratory. I've never seen him in his actual laboratory. I've seen him looking through some microscopes and stuff, but I never have seen him in a laboratory doing lab work. And it's like, what laboratory? What is that? What are they doing in the laboratory? He says he owns a laboratory. I'm like, okay, go in there, show us the laboratory, and then explain what this laboratory does to stay open all day. How do you pay these employees? He said all the employees is his family. Like, are these people getting really paid what they should get paid for? Like, is this a cult? Like, what is this? I doubt that they know that he's a liar and a scammer. I bet they probably believe in him. You know. I'm a vegan now. No, go vegan, please. Dr. Sebi. Now, I'm a food tester, secret shopper. I'm telling you to do it. So pray about it and ask God to give you a symbol, okay, or sign. I help heal people and I cured my eczema. That's a big deal, right? Everybody ain't curing eczema like that. Dr. Sebi, thank you. God bless you. This lady with these, her body is shaped crazy. She got a big old butt, but she's overweight. And the other guy's on crutches. Just tried to give me some chicken. I do not eat rats with wings. I do not eat dirty, nasty, dead animals. They are filthy. Any spare change on you, sir? It's so funny because if she would have asked me what I liked, then I could have told her to give me some vegetables. But they just assume that I'm going to eat whatever they give me. It's very rude. Any spare change on you? Like, what if I was a Muslim and they try to give me pork? Hey, thank you, bro. Bless you, fam. You know what I mean? Like, they trying to feed me dead animals. I just go eat me some lettuce and tomatoes. And they can't believe that, like, I'm 6'4", 6'3", vegan 18 years. These other guys, I don't even believe they're vegans. They say they don't want to be called a vegan. A vegan is a way of life and a religion. I have to classify myself as a vegan for legal reasons. And I told y'all, like, y'all should lock these people up and make them eat and watch them on camera and see what they eat all day. He made excuses about eating bad food. Go vegan. Go vegan. I want them to be mesmerized. Like, this guy is a giant and he don't eat no protein dead animals. Like, where are you getting your protein from? It's like, fruits and vegetables. I don't know. I don't believe in protein. I don't even know what that is. Hello. Any change on you? Hello. Hello. I'm a vegan. See how I have to tell them I'm a vegan so they don't try to give me sausages and eggs and bacon. You know what I mean? Man, I missed my bus down. I gave away my watch to this guy that's a music artist. Ow! Still never paid me for it. His uncle like gave me a couple of dollars or something, but it's like, bruh, you supposed to pay me like $40 for that watch, bruh. I worked hard for that watch too. But what up? Any change on you, brother? So